Good morning, good afternoon, or good night, wherever you are tuning in from. This is a BS Buddies podcast. I'm Joe, that's Ian, and today we are giving you an old clip that we just remembered that we had. So we're talking about it in between recordings, and Ian talked about his experience with the Marine Corps and the food that they serve.
It's some interesting stuff. I don't even remember what all I covered in that clip because it's been a hot minute. But I will say that you guys are going to see a nice cut where my hair is longer and my beard is longer and my clothes change and I'm not wearing my cool orange plastic beads. So you can enjoy this little segment from our past selves as we are talking to you in the future about the future past and the past with the future and the tangled thread of however that works. Because, yeah, words.
Yeah. Enjoy.
Inception.
Enjoy.
Oh, God, no. I am.
You got that Marine killer instinct in you.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I don't eat as good as I did in the Marine Corps. That's not to say the Marine Corps food was better. There was just more of it all the time because for some reason they had to give you massive portions of everything.
I didn't even know that. I thought they had just to
They,
me
they
to me like military life, like food wise, I feel like is just like prison food. But
it
they let you go outside
yeah,
sometimes.
yes and no. See, they teach them one thing in Marine Corps cooking class, and that's how to make a bomb omelet that tastes amazing.
I don't know
And
why
then
I
they
don't make omelets more.
then they don't teach them how to make any other type of meal that exists ever. Period. And so what you end up with is breakfast time is wonderful because you can go in. So the whole system is like a big chow hall, right? It's literally like a school lunch room type situation where you have multiple lines. There's your main line, which is the main meal. There's a burger line, like with pizzas and corn dogs and other junk food nonsense, whatever want have you. And then there's like salad bars and stuff on the end or whatever. So when it's breakfast time, one line is for like cooked breakfast. That's your egg, sausage, bacon, all your standard stuff, cereal, and all that at the end, yada yada. Whereas the other line, you can get breakfast to go, which was either a burrito or a bowl. And the burritos were absolutely amazing. Like they'd take the tortilla, they'd have like a tater tots with gravy base, and then they put eggs, bacon, sausage, whatever you want in there, and it was absolutely phenomenal. And then you'd eat that, and you'd be like super full, and then like lunchtime would hit, you'd be like, all right, I'm gonna go get some lunch. And after having that fantastic breakfast, you walk in expecting great things, and then you get pink chicken that's still clucking at you, and you're just not entirely sure where the disconnect came from. Because how did you go from such an amazing breakfast bowl that I would eat 10 times out of 10 all day long, baby? That stuff was amazing. And here I have a piece of meat that looks as though you butchered it yesterday and then didn't cook it and put it on this plate for me to consume. And
That
I don't get it.
that's what I assumed like military food was.
Yeah, like I just don't get. And so there are certain things that you don't think about in, I hate saying the civilian world because it makes me sound like a
You're
jackass,
better than us.
for lack of better words.
You're
Yeah,
better than
so
us.
but there are things in the normal life that you don't think about that in the military are just different. For example, lunch on the go, they have a very basic method for making what the ground troops call bag nasties or snack nasties because it is like the rock bottom minimum for nutrients that they give you if they have no other way to feed you. And it is a brown paper bag that contains exactly a ham sandwich with much too little meat on it, some cheese. You get some mustard. You get orange, a box of raisins, a bag of chips of some sort, and a Gatorade. And that's it. That's the whole. I can tell you every single item that's in there. Sometimes, if you're lucky, you'll get a grandma's cookies pack,
Oh
and
my.
that'd be wonderful. But the one thing you always wanted to keep was the peanut butter packets, because that was the only thing that made the whole thing worthwhile. I remember in just to throw a story out there since you mentioned it in boot camp. we all went into the back because we all stuffed the peanut butter in our pants pockets, right? Because we couldn't
I I do the same.
if the drill instructors caught you with it, it was like a death sentence. You did not want to get caught with peanut butter because that
Wait,
was considered a sweet. You're not allowed to have things that make you happy in boot camp. You have to understand this. You must be miserable at all times. Like,
I guess that makes sense, but
you are literally not allowed to be happy in any capacity.
why
Peanut
is
butter makes you happy. You don't get to have peanut butter.
why is
So
that
everybody
dude's sock bulging? We better make sure he doesn't have peanut butter on his ankle.
Well, here's the bad thing, right? Because we all shoved the peanut butter into our pockets because there was a routine. Directly after you ate, they would take everybody to the bathroom and you'd do a head call. You get like 5 minutes to go in there and do your business and get out. And it was when we all went into the bathroom. We all knew we were going to the bathroom after this. So everybody saved their peanut butter packets. And then when we got in the bathroom, everybody was pulling them out and just like to suck them down as fast as they possibly could. And the only place that we could throw the wrappers without keeping them on our person, because eventually they'll do they'll have you turn out your pockets and you have to take literally everything out of your pockets and they will pat you down and check your to make sure you don't have contraband and all that other nonsense. So nobody wanted to hold on to the wrappers, and the only place we could throw them was down this little tube that was a hole in the ground on the other end of all the urinals and stalls and whatnot, because that was the only place where the drill instructors couldn't follow you inside. So we ate all our peanut butter packets. We all stuffed them down this pipe, and then we leave. And then like a day or two later, we're back at this same little spot for more training, and you can see they've got a plumber's truck there. We backed up the sewer system because all the plastic got stuck in the drain that overflowed the bathroom, and we got the whole thing shut. And they had to clean it out, and nobody said a thing. Nobody said one single thing because we
Oh,
knew it would mean the death of all of us. And oh man,
I'm
to
I'm
this day that
glad
makes me.
I'm glad my Marines are doing God's work.
Oh, dude, it was the funniest thing I ever saw.
Thank you for watching that little clip. Hope you enjoyed. If you want Ian to go into more depth about marine life, like I want him to sometime, comment down below. Leave a like, subscribe, all of that. Become a bud today. Thanks for BSing and all that other stuff that I always say.
There's many facets to military life. So if you'd like to know more, feel free to drop a comment down below. Or if you were in the service yourself, let us know. Tell us what branch you were in. I might not make fun of you, maybe. Depends on if you were in the cool branch or any of the nerd branches, all the other ones. And we'll just go forward from there. So thanks for watching today. We greatly appreciate you. Take her easy now.